You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, it's pretty clear that Formula One has decided they don't want you to support their racing organization, especially in Miami. Maybe this would be okay if it was at a different location. I don't know. Last I checked, Florida is red. Last I checked, Miami has a Republican mayor, Francis Suarez, but it seems Formula One does not want Trump to have anything to do with fundraising around their event. Now, we don't know that he was going to fundraise anyway, but they're upset because a Trump fundraiser decided to get a suite, and it looks like they're trying to take the suite away from Trump, or they're going to. Now, in case you're wondering, Formula One has picked up a lot of popularity in this country. I mean, this was last week's ratings for the Chinese Grand Prix. What does that tell you? The Chinese Grand Prix right there, 626,000 viewers. And they did really good in an 1849 demographic. I mean, 268,000, that's pretty good. That's you can see it's way up there. There's a hell of a lot of sports behind it. But, man, they're going to lose some supporters over this. So, let's get over here. Miami Grand Prix bans Trump fundraiser ahead of race. And in case you're wondering, in case you decide I don't want to support and watch the Miami Grand Prix, it's today, folks. All right, here it is right here, Sunday, May 5th. Oh, actually, it's not today. It's next week. This would be next Sunday, Sunday, May 5th, 3 p.m. So we got a full week of people being able to talk about this, make the way around for their ratings to plummet coming into this event. So here we go. A prominent fundraiser for Donald Trump has been told he cannot use a paddock suite as an upcoming Miami Grand Prix to raise funds to support his presidential bid. Stephen Witkoff, a New York real estate developer and prominent supporter of President Trump, who is seeking to be elected as president of the United States for the second time in November's rematch with incumbent Joe Biden after Biden won the 2020 election. I guess my question would be simply, would they really tell Joe Biden no? Because I've got my doubts. Witkoff has purchased a Paddock Club rooftop suite, but according to the Washington Post, was charging $250,000 a head for a ticket, having also recently testified in a civil case against the 45th president in New York, which he was fined $350 million for financial fraud. Yeah, that case is a fraud. But look, if you're keeping up, you already know this because you're not an idiot. It's a political justice system hit that they have put out on Trump, and everybody knows it. According to a cease and desist letter by Miami organizers, this, quote, clearly violates the terms of the suite. Okay, well, let's just go over here to the Washington Examiner because they actually have the bullshit letter that was sent out. Or this is exactly what it said. It has come to our attention that you may be using your Paddock Club rooftop suite for a political purpose, namely raising money for a federal election at $250,000 per ticket, which clearly violates the Formula One Crypto.com Miami Grand Prix suite license agreement. All right, so they're making it clear. It's right here, Formula One Crypto.com Miami Grand Prix. That's the ones that's got the problem with it. The letter obtained by the outlet read, quote, if this is true, we regret to inform you that your suite license will be revoked. You will not be allowed to attend the race at any time. So now they're saying he can't even come into the race if he just buys a ticket. And we will refund you in full. The suite rented by Witkoff says in its terms that it cannot be used for advertising, promotional, or commercial purposes, including with not limitation prizes, competitions, contests, or sweepstakes. without the prior consent of promoter and F1 entities. While Trump's attendance hasn't been directly advertised, multiple people who called the event said it would be for Trump. The Secret Service had reportedly called race officials to coordinate his stay. Quote, "This is something fake for sure," Witkoff said when reached for comment by the outlet, declining to elaborate further. So he's saying there's some BS here, that this stinks. But just in case they did decide to ban Trump, and that's what we're hearing here, or they're trying to strongly want to push him in the direction of not showing, is what it sounds like to me, okay? All right, we're going to make this an issue, blah, 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 and put it out there. Now listen to this. Trump would not be the first American president to attend an F1 race, with the 42nd president, Bill Clinton, attending the 2017 United States Grand Prix. Former First Lady Michelle Obama was present during the inaugural Miami race in 2022. So y'all didn't have a problem with Big Mike being there at all. Big Mike, just come on in. He can come. Yeah, he'll be just fine. We'll embrace him at the first race we ever had. Trump, nah, we can't have Trump here. Boy, man, I'm going to tell you, in Florida, this is going to go over like a wet fart in church. Let me tell you that. Because Florida's red as hell, and I'm going to tell you what's in Miami. Cubans. All right, people of Cuban descent. You know who they wildly and overwhelmingly support? President Donald J. Trump. You know why? Because they know exactly what a country looks like when it's turning to socialism and it's turning into a banana republic. It looks a hell of a lot like what our country is doing right now. So that is why they have fully embraced Trump. I mean, I don't even know how else to say it. He is wildly popular with the Cuban population, and Miami's got what? A massive Cuban population. Good luck with how this plays out, especially considering this is April the 28th, and we got a full week to make sure this gets retweeted and around and around. Oh, you frown on Donald Trump, do you? Okay, we can make sure everybody knows that. No problemos, man. Yeah, we can let that officially make the rounds and see how that works out for you. See how that works out in the television ratings for you. I mean, when this gets around, good luck. Good luck, NBA. The NBA is just now trying to come back from getting too overly political and choosing sides. I mean, you know, he said, I'm not using it for fundraising purposes, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, it sounds like you want to put enough pressure on the Miami Grand Prix, wants to put enough pressure on that to come out and publicly but not publicly say Trump's not welcome here. I bet MAGA dollars will all of a sudden no longer work there either. Oops. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.